See if you can put this together, brethren. What happens with aborted fetuses? 1 Thessalonians 4:13-18. Brothers, we do not want you to be ignorant about those who fall asleep and grieve like the rest of men who have no hope. We believe that Jesus died and rose again, and so we believe that God will bring with Jesus those who have fallen asleep in Him, according to the Lord's own word. We tell you that who are still alive, who are left till the coming of the Lord, will certainly not precede those who have fallen asleep. For the Lord Himself will come down from heaven with a loud command, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trumpet call of God, and the dead in Christ will rise first. I wonder what people think they're already in heaven. But here, Christ is coming back in 1 Thessalonians to get the people. They're not in heaven. What's He coming back for them for if they're already in heaven? But, people just don't believe that. They believe that when the preacher says they're up in heaven, the preacher knows, but God don't know. Now, I have to be one that believes what God says in His Word, and not the preacher. And the dead in Christ will rise first. Those are those that were in Christ and have died. This will go all the way back to David and before, when it said David is not in heaven, he is in the ground now. So David, along with the rest. And after that, we are still alive and are left to be caught up together with Him in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air. So we will be with the Lord forever. Those encourage each other with these words. Be up with the Lord in the air. Well, where is the air at? Well, the air is still on this earth. We go up to meet Him there. And what happens next after that? I've given that 100 times. But if you don't believe it, then you don't remember it. Go to Zechariah, and he'll tell you that Jesus took all of these saints there and went back to the Mount of Olives. Pretty easy to put together. 1 Corinthians 15:51 and 52. We will not all sleep, but we will all be changed. Those that are alive, those in the ground will go first, and then those that are alive that are in Jesus Christ will be changed right there. In a flash, in the twinkling of an eye. At the last trumpet, for the trumpet will sound, the dead will be raised imperishable, and we will be changed. See, they are dead. It says so right there. The Bible does not really say much about what happens then with aborted babies in those words. So we look in through in all the scriptures I've given you today. Abortion is the same as murder, and even worse, by killing defenseless lives. We know they're defenseless. Then in Exodus 20:13, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not murder, or better, thou shalt not commit murder. So the sense of this commandment refers to unlawful killing. And then there's plenty of examples of men of God doing unlawful killing. The civil laws of our country are quite consistent with the Bible on this commandment. So in our society, we may not commit murder, but lawful killing is permitted in the course of one's duty as a soldier, or as a police officer, or in self-defense. And this is one of the 10 Commandments, the immutable law of God. The only law given to mankind that was written with the finger of God Himself, which can never be changed, and which, according to Jesus, will stand until heaven and earth pass away, but still yet preachers tell you that it's been done away with. Matthew 5:18, till heaven and earth pass away, one jot or one tittle shall not no wise pass from the law, till it's all fulfilled. The question, therefore, is whether abortion can be termed murder. Well, we come back to the question of when a fetus is a living child, if we could produce evidence to apply this commandment to include the unborn, and actually mankind should do that. That would make the matter a lot clearer. But since this world is the world of Satan the devil, you don't have many things to help. If we could establish to the world that God counts unborn children as being among the dead, that would help out. But they don't even consider them anything at all. So it's something that is rough on this earth at the present time. And we know in time that Jesus Christ will take care of these problems. In the meantime, we have these things that we have to see happen all the time. In Ezekiel 18:20 it says, the soul that sinneth, it shall die. Yes, the soul dies. Unless you don't read the Bible. The Son shall not bear witness the iniquity of the Father. Neither shall the Father bear the iniquity of the Son. The righteousness of the righteous shall be upon him, and the wickedness of the wicked shall be upon him. So it looks pretty straightforward then. God holds each one of us responsible for our own sin. And since children are innocent until they're old enough to understand right or wrong, all babies in God's safekeeping will be saved. Now, when are they old enough? God and the child will know in Deuteronomy 1:39, moreover, you little ones, which you said should be a prey, and your children, which in that day had no knowledge between good and evil, they shall go in thither, and unto them will I give it, and they shall possess it. So this references to the children having no knowledge between good and evil. That's the relevant bit of that particular saying.